So, Battlefield 6 launched, and it didn't launch in the way you expected. It freaking detonated. Steam servers saw the player count rising and collectively screamed,
I wasn't built for this.
This wasn't a release, guys, it was a freaking digital invasion. People logging in got hit with the queue equivalent of rush hour on Mars. Some made it in, others are still waiting, growing virtual beards in the lobby. After years of Battlefield launches that went about as smoothly as buttering toast with a chainsaw, DICE finally made something people actually wanted to play, and it worked so well it stopped working entirely. The mayhem wasn't in the matches this time, it was in the login screen, and somehow that's the most Battlefield thing imaginable. Explosions, crashes, screaming, not from the game but from Steam's back-end servers. This is the kind of success story that makes you both laugh and cry.
Preferably while watching Steam beg for Messi.
Still, there is one undeniable truth. Battlefield 6 brought the franchise back to life. The hype, the energy, the broken infrastructure, it's all here. Let's look into how EA accidentally pulled off the greatest comeback since Cyberpunk 2077 decided to stop being a freaking meme. Battlefield 6's debut didn't just break records, it broke freaking everything. The servers, the downloads, the patience of every gamer within a 100-mile radius. Steam's backend probably looked like a scene from a disaster movie. Alarms blaring, engineers running around, someone shouting,
We didn't plan for joy.
Players were slamming the login button so hard Steam started smoking. The queue system turned into a waiting room for the apocalypse. You'd see your estimated wait time say 5 minutes, blink, and suddenly it says 2 hours. People started scheduling bathroom breaks around the queue refreshes. And the best part, nobody even cared. Everyone was happy to be waiting. That's how good Battlefield 6's hype was. Gamers were practically camping in line like it was 50% discount at Walmart. Steam reviews read like desperate love letters.
Still can't get in, but I can feel the explosions.
Even other games started feeling left out. Borderlands 4 looked over and said, People still like shooters? The FPS genre suddenly felt alive again, not because of innovation, but because Battlefield 6 remembered that explosions are supposed to be fun, not cinematic lectures about particle realism. So yes guys, it's a mess, but it's a beautiful one. Battlefield is back, and it showed up to the party with C4 strapped to the freaking door. The logging queue wasn't a glitch, it was an experience. It became its own game mode. Battlefield 6 Waiting Simulator. Streamers were literally broadcasting the loading screen and people were watching. Thousands of viewers tuned in to see whose queue would drop first. It was like horse racing but for nerds. Players started role-playing while waiting.
Private, hold the line. We're still at position 54,276.
Reddit threads popped up comparing queue positions like Pokemon cards. Someone even wrote a fan fiction about a soldier who never made it past the loading bar. EA's social media team tried to play it cool, posting, We're aware of the issue, while their IT staff in the background was frantically googling how to add more servers at 3 AM. Steam probably called DICE like, Bro, we didn't even do this when Elden Ring launched. But that's the good part guys, Battlefield 6 didn't fail because it was broken, it failed because people actually wanted it. For once, the franchise wasn't being clowned on for bugs or bad balancing, it was too popular to handle. The only thing collapsing was success itself. If this was any other Battlefield, we'd be talking about missing textures or guns flying into space. Instead, we got too many players trying to join a game that's actually good. That's the kind of problem every studio dreams of having. And here's the real twist guys, EA didn't even mean to do this, they just accidentally dropped a banger. EA's usually game plan, I mean you know it guys, it goes like this, hype trailer, microtransactions, freaking disappointment. This time though, they skipped the disappointment and forgot to tell the freaking servers. It's like watching a villain accidentally donate to charity. They just did something good, on purpose by mistake. Battlefield 6 feels like a passion project that someone at EA accidentally approved during a caffeine-induced haze. Sure, there are bugs, there always are, but this time the community didn't actually care. People were too busy laughing as tanks did somersaults and planes turned into fireworks. It's not a glitch, it's a feature called Battlefield Physics, and it's part of what makes it so freaking lovable. Honestly guys, this was the first time in a long time that EA felt like they were having fun too. No live service roadmap shoved down your freaking throat, no weird NFT crossover, just raw, unfiltered Battlefield mayhem. It's as if DICE finally went back to their roots, found the soul of the series and said,
Hey EA, don't you dare touch this.
Battlefield 6 isn't perfect, but it's perfectly Battlefield. This is the long-awaited redemption nobody saw coming. Battlefield went from being a meme to being the moment. For years, it was the butt of every FPS joke. Can it launch? Does it even have players? Now it's pulling in numbers that make competitors sweat. The fan base feels alive again. Forums are active, clips are everywhere, and even people who swore off the series are crawling back like,
Okay, fine, maybe one match.
This, guys, is what happens when a franchise remembers its identity. Not cinematic realism, not seasonal fluff, just all out stupid, glorious freaking destruction. It's freaking funny watching new players experience Battlefield for the first time. They join thinking it's like Call of Duty and then immediately get run over by a tank driven by someone named I clapped your mum. It's honestly unpredictable. It's stupid and every match tells its own freaking story. This comeback proves one single thing. If you give players fun, they will forgive almost anything. We don't care if a tree clips through a building. We care that the building explodes. Battlefield 6 finally embraced what it was always meant to be. A glorious mess of skill, strategy, and freaking absurdity. And honestly, EA deserves a light golf clap. Not a standing ovation. No, they haven't earned that yet. But a slow, cautious applause for not ruining this one. Yet. So, what have we learned, guys? Well, Battlefield 6 didn't just revive a freaking franchise, it resurrected the spirit of chaotic multiplayer warfare. The kind where you laugh, scream, and throw your keyboard across the freaking room because someone parachuted a jeep into your tank. For years, people said Battlefield was finished, but now it's topping charts, breaking steam, and reminding everyone what adrenaline-fueled insanity looks like. Sure, the queues might have been hell, but that's just proof the franchise isn't forgotten, it's reborn. EA finally stumbled into doing something right, and the fans are eating it up like it's the first edible meal they've had in years. Battlefield feels alive again. The explosions, the teamwork, the betrayal of your friend running you over in a quad bike. That's the kind of chaos everyone wants. If DICE can keep this energy up, avoid the microtransaction plague and not pull an oops live service rework, Battlefield 6 could mark the start of a golden age. For now though, we're just happy to see the old warhorse charge again. Loud, messy, and beautifully broken. What do you guys think? Will Battlefield 6 continue having this amazing momentum, or will EA find a way to ruin this beautiful game?
Microtransactions.
Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And guys, thank you once again for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content in the future. Take care and I'll see you in the next one.